One thing that people ask me commonly is, how do you go about hiring a family law attorney? And one of the most important things to think about is reputation in the community. I always encourage my potential clients and other people going through a divorce to ask around, ask your friends, your neighbors, family members. Ask them who they used in their divorce. If you know somebody that went through a divorce, ask them, what was your experience working with this law, in particular lawyer, and would you go back? That's always a good indication of how satisfied they were. Another question to ask them is did they feel like they got good value based on the cost of the services? Another thing that I tell people to look at is client reviews and testimonials. During the internet age like we have today, it's very important to go online. If you look at Google reviews, that's a great metric to determine whether or not a particular attorney is rated highly or not. Google reviews, there's a company called Avo that also provides client reviews as well, and a couple of other places like Yelp and Facebook and things like that have client reviews and testimonials. That's a great metric to use in hiring an attorney. Another thing to think about is the attorney's personality and their style. Of course, every attorney has their own way of doing things. I certainly have mine, but it's important to sit down with that attorney face to face and determine, is this somebody that I trust? Is this somebody that I can entrust with my case and with this very, very important task? Another thing to ask the attorney is, who's going to be my primary point of contact at the law office? In a lot of firms, you may communicate directly with the attorney. Other firms, you may communicate more often with the paralegal or some combination of the two, but it's important to know that going in to the attorney-client relationship. I also recommend that you avoid attorneys that offer free consultations. Normally, in the world of family law, you get what you pay for. If the attorney's offering a free consultation, they're probably not going to give you very much substantive education on the law. It's more likely than not that they're going to run you in and out of there quickly and move on to the next client. Another thing to avoid is attorneys that offer guarantees regarding the outcome. The North Carolina State Bar and the rules of professional conduct actually prohibit attorneys from guaranteeing certain outcomes. So that's prohibited by the rules, the ethics rules, but it also should be a red flag for anybody looking to hire a divorce attorney. If that attorney is guaranteeing you, hey, give me X amount of money and I'll get you a certain result, then I would recommend that you steer clear of that person, because they're violating the ethical professions, but they also probably, in family law, you really cannot make any guarantees regarding the results. What we guarantee is that we'll provide representation. We are not allowed to guarantee results. So those are a handful of tips that you should take into consideration in hiring a family law attorney. If you have any other questions about the matters discussed today, give us a call or send us an email.